So, Brett,
Good day, Mr. Well.
could you speak up, please?
Yes, good day. Don't just take my...
So what are we doing today? What are you doing on this boat, actually?
Well,
How come you're on this boat?
I didn't have a place to sleep last night, so I ended up sleeping on Griffin, and then I woke up and I'm at Ralph.
Okay.
In Saldanha, of all places.
Yeah, exactly. What do you think? What do you say to that, Astrid?
I'm happy we have an extra helmsman.
Good, yeah, good, yeah. So what are we doing? We're sailing, we've left Saldanha Bay. We're heading across to North Head. I think that place is called North Head. We've got a nice breeze. There was another sunfish. Yeah, plenty of them.
Okay, ready to tack?
Hold on. Okay, so we've come into, I think it's called North Head. You can see it's perfectly sheltered bay around us here. And we're going to drop anchor and have coffee and just chill for a bit. At the moment we're in 9 meters, 9-10 meters of water. So we'll get a little bit closer and then drop the anchor. Okay, Brett, are you ready? Okay, I'm going to turn into the wind. Okay, when you're ready. Okay, go. So that's 10. Yeah, keep going. That's it, perfect. There you can see Saldanha way in the distance and Mykonos and Langebaan. It's like a magic spot, this, eh? Yeah. We're all in the water. We've all just had a shower. Okay, Brett, wave at the camera. Cool. Okay, you can see, just to prove it, that I was in as well. We all jumped in. I would think it's about 11 degrees. What do you think? 12 degrees?
Way colder than that.
You think so? So just to prove to you, I'm showing this clip again. That was our first swim of the season, and it was rather nippy. So, but we definitely did it, and that was the first of about 3 or 4 swims that I had in the following week.
And then, yeah, 5 minutes later.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't sign
So, Astrid?
you don't lie to your form, eh?
That was your weekend sailing. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, I did.
Makes you want more, eh?
Definitely. It makes me want to not go to work.
Yeah, I know
ever
that
again.
feeling. Yeah. Welcome to my office, guys. That's a terrible office, eh?
That
Yeah.
side's your side, this is my side.
That's your side. Yeah. Okay. So you can see we've just come from, I think it's called North Bay. I must check on the. This is North Bay. So it's really cool. We all had a lovely swim. Didn't stay long in the water, but we made it.
You didn't stay long. Stayed a bit longer.
Yeah, you guys stayed a bit longer. But then you guys are still young and went down the years, you know. So we're looking. It's Monday, and I was on the trot mooring all weekend at the jetty. But the southeasters come up big time, so they've asked me to move because they don't like big boats on that jetty because it pulls everything skew. So I came out here, missed on the first attempt to pick up the buoy, came round, picked it up on the second time, and then decided to put an extra line on. So I'll show you in a moment, but there's no point going out there just yet while I'm talking because you won't hear me with the strong wind. So I'm going to show you, and you can just have a look and see how the mooring is here. It's quite wild, but it's a very strong mooring. It's a mooring built for a 45 footer, and it's a mate of mine at the Royal Cape who also has a 45 foot Roberts, so, and I've used this mooring before, so I've put an extra line in and I feel much more secure. So let's go and take a look. So I'm going to slowly turn the camera around, walk out the companionway, and then probably stop talking because you won't be able to hear me with this wind. You can see this is just from the cockpit. You can see there's my closest neighbor, they're not there, and see there's somebody there but not on mooring. A couple of boats here. The sail trader here, you can see, looks like a dog's breakfast. Okay, my dinghy's at the back, and so everything you can see is wet. So when I went forward with the dinghy to try and get the extra mooring on, I naturally, of course, got quite wet. So take a look. So I've gone forward, and I'm trying to see this voiceover, as you can hear the wind in the background, but I've walked forward to the bow, and you can see the extra white mooring bridle that I've put on. Rolled it up in a boerewors roll, so it's neat. So I feel a lot safer now with both bridles on. You can see the starboard and the port bridles on the cleats. As I said, it's a very strong mooring, so it should be perfect, and I can rest assured tonight with the blow I'll be quite happy, and this mooring will take anything that the weather's can throw at it. Cheers. So that gives you a pretty good idea. I feel quite secure now with both. You can see the white line that I put on in front was an extra one that I put on, so I feel quite secure. We're expecting pretty much a gale tonight, maybe even tomorrow. Typically southeaster conditions here for the Cape, and yeah. So I'm at the mooring. I haven't put my little outboard on my dinghy, but we'll see. I'm not going to row ashore. My laptop's being charged at the moment, so they look after it for me. But I'm not going to row ashore because I'll get probably blown around quite a bit and quite wet. So I'm just going to chill here and see what it's like in the morning, and then maybe row ashore and get my laptop. Okay, so that's it for the time being. I've got quite some nice footage for the weekend, so I'm going to as soon as I get my laptop back, I'm going to start editing the footage and putting something on for you to see, so you have a pretty good idea of what an exciting and interesting first few days we had on the West Coast cruise. Okay, cheers guys, have fun. Just waking up early Thursday morning, and this is my view from the office. Absolutely a magical morning. Not a breath of wind or very slight breeze, but the sun's just coming up, you can see, and it's absolutely amazing. Welcome to the office, guys. So this is the second swim. You can see I've just jumped in and been goofing around. So I've just set the camera, and the camera is just doing its thing. I'm chasing a couple of cormorants and birds off that boat that you can see in the left hand corner. As I swim out to it, I'm trying to chase them away, because there's boats, there's birds all over these boats that just crapping them full. So the birds really make a mess of the boats, and it messes up your paintwork. And you can imagine you've been away for a couple of weeks and you come back to your boat, and it takes you like half a day to clean your boat before you can sail. So they have a serious problem here in Saldanha Bay with the bird problem, and I'm not sure what one can do. I mean, people put nets up and they put streamers and they put bottles and all sorts of things. I'm quite fortunate that I'm living on the boat, so I'm here a lot of the time, and also my wind generator at the back there turns when the wind's blowing, so that makes a big difference. But those poor chaps that don't have those options come back to a messy boat every time they've been away, and it's a continuous problem. Meanwhile, you can see I've disappeared. Now I'm slowly coming back again. So the water temperature has been really pleasant, much warmer than it was at my first swim a few days ago, and yeah, it's been great. I think this is my second swim. So this is the office, and I'm sure you'll agree with me, this is the kind of office you'd love to join me with. Okay. So guys, welcome to my office again. It shows you what a beautiful office I've got. Don't you agree? Fantastic.